guys, this is Kata, and in this video I want to talk about my top 10 TV show couples, because just like with books I tend to ship a lot of couples in TV shows as well, and this video will be part of my top 10 etc. Series. So let's get into the couples. Yay! Or let's not get into them, but you know what I mean. So at number 10 I have Ryan and Taylor from the OC, and this might be a surprising couple for some of you if you have watched the OC, because you know Ryan and Marissa was the the dream couple or whatever, but I never really shipped that couple. So spoiler alert, when Taylor comes into the picture I was so happy. And I know that Taylor was a little bit annoying at first, but you will realize this as I go along with my list, that I tend to love couples where the woman and the man is very different. I don't know why, but I guess I just like the opposites attract and all that jazz. But yeah, I just love this couple so much. I remember that when I watched the OC I was kinda over it, but then season 4 I really loved, and I know that some people really hate season 4 and some people really love, and I'm in the last group, so yay for that, and check out this TV show as well because it's amazing. At number 9 I have Nate and Jenny from Gossip Girl, and again this might be surprising because Jenny became this very annoying bitchy person after like season 2 or 3, and I didn't really love her anymore. But in season 2, when there was a little bit of chance of Nate and Jenny actually happening, I so shipped them. I mean, there were like 2 or 3 episodes that were based on or just centered around Nate and Jenny and their relationship, and they got so fucked over that I cannot get over it, that I hate the writers for it. Yeah, I will forever hate them because they didn't really give them any chance. But they would have been amazing together, and I think they would have been good for each other, because after that Jenny just got a lot more annoying, Nate just got a lot more whorish. I'm sorry, but yeah, I will always love this little couple that didn't even really happen, but oh well. At number 8 I have Puck and Rachel from Glee. And I stopped watching Glee after 2 seasons or maybe 3, not because of any reason, I just stopped, but from the very first episode this couple was my favorite. Again, I have this really sweet spot in my heart for good girl bad boys, the best, and this couple is a prime example of that, because they cannot be any more different, but I just ship them so much because you know they have this very good effect on each other, and you know they balance each other out, and yeah, I love them so much. And I think I will say that 20 times more in this video, so I'm sorry if it starts to be annoying. At number 7 there's a couple that was basically my OTP, but then they just got so annoying and so much drama, and the writers, I cannot deal with the writers in this TV show. But I'm talking about Damon and Elena from The Vampire Diaries. First 2 seasons I loved. Third season I could not finish, and the rest after that I just didn't even start, because the writing just gets so ridiculous, and it was just all about the drama, and just not making Damon and Elena happen. And when they did, I was kind of over it by then. But yeah, in the first 2 seasons they were my everything, and I loved Damon in the first 2 seasons, even though he was very cruel and he was very evil. But then he had these feelings for Elena that made him, you know, just a regular guy who is in love, because I think he was in love. But yeah, in the first 2 seasons Elena was my everything. Another couple from the same TV show at my number 6 is Stefan and Caroline. And I don't know what's happening right now in The Vampire Diaries, because as I said, I didn't finish the first season and just didn't keep up with the rest. But they might actually get together, I'm not sure. Don't tell me, because I might actually watch this show or continue with the show. But in the first 3 seasons I started to ship Stefan and Caroline so much. I don't know when. I don't know when it happened, when I started to like them together. But I love them together now, even if it's just friendship and stuff like that. And they just have this really sweet friendship, and you know, they can always talk to each other when they have problems, and they didn't start out that way, so their friendship developed, and I hope that it turns into love. But yeah, again, don't tell me if it actually happened, because... oh no, tell me if it actually happened, because then I will watch this show or continue with this show. At number 5, another Gossip Girl pairing, and it is going to be another shocking, because I know a lot of people actually really hated this couple. But yeah, it is Dan and Blair. Yes, not Chuck and Blair, but Dan and Blair. And just a disclaimer, I haven't watched the last 3 episodes of Gossip Girl, but I know how it ended, so it might be even more surprising that I actually love this couple. But in season 5, I think, when this couple happened, I was over the moon, because I never actually thought of them as a couple in the first 4 seasons. I don't know, the writers have done something good in that season for Dan and Blair, because, you know, it was just so easy between them, even though they come from such different worlds, and Blair was a bitch to Dan from the very beginning, but they started to have these feelings and just become friends and talk to each other and share their problems with each other. And that couple very quickly became one of my favorites. And yeah, I know a lot of people hated them because, you know, Chuck and Blair is the best, but for me, I love Chuck and Blair, but Dan and Blair was so good. At number 4, I have Michael and Alex from Nikita. And this couple didn't even really happen, but I ship them so much. They are so high up on my list. I don't know why. I don't really know why, because, you know, they didn't even really have a lot of scenes together, just in the very first season, or maybe the second too. But in those few episodes, I just felt this very good chemistry between them, or maybe it was just because of the actors, because they have really good chemistry. But I love this kind of, not really, but teacher-student relationship, like in the Vampire Academy, Dimitri and Rose. I had the same feeling about these two. Again, they just very quickly became one of my favorites, and even though I love Michael and Nikita so much, I was always hoping for Michael and Alex to happen. Even when the writer said that it's impossible, I still had hope. That's how much I love them, so it's so bad, but yeah, I ship them so much. Number 3 is a couple that I'm so freaking upset about. Even though I haven't watched the very last 3 episodes in True Blood season 7, I don't have hope that it will turn out good for this couple, and they got so screwed over. So screwed over in this series. And if I had like a shit list of TV show writers, True Blood writers would be very high on top of that list. But yeah, number 3 is Eric and Suki from True Blood. They could easily be my number 1 couple on this list, but my number 1, 2 and 3, they are the best, so I could not really decide between them. But yeah, Eric and Suki is one of my favorites ever. I rewatched their scenes so many times, it's ridiculous. And I'm planning on doing this very big epic video about them, even though I haven't made a fan video in like a year. So bad. But yeah, I want to do this video for them because I have all the feels in the world for these two. And the writer just completely ignored their relationship and their love after season 4, which is so upsetting. And even though the fans were bitching about this non-stop, the writers just said, fuck this, we are not going to make them happen. Yeah, thank you very much. But yeah, even if they didn't really happen to be endgame in True Blood, and I don't know if they do or don't end up together at the end of season 7, but yeah, if they don't, they will always be my favorite couple in that show. Number 2, I have a couple that I don't know a lot of you actually know about, because they are from a TV show that is not very well known, but it is Tara and Christian from Dance Academy, and I have talked about them in one of my very earliest videos. Again, bad boy, good girl syndrome. They are everything. I watched this show the 3 seasons in basically 2 or 3 days, and I still remember how emotional I get when I watch this. And for the very first time I spoiled myself on purpose, because I just had to know. I just had to know if these two will end up together at the very end. And I never ever ever do this. I hate spoilers. But I was so emotional about them, and you know, I ship them so much that I wanted to know if it's impossible for hope for the best at the end. But yeah, please just watch this TV show if you have the time for it and if you love dancing, because it quickly became one of my favorite TV shows that I ever watched. So we arrived at my number 1, who is my very favorite couple in TV show history, and it would be Jess and Rory from Gilmore Girls. Another couple that got so fucked over. I'm sorry that I keep saying this, but basically all my favorite couples just got shit on by the writers, and this is one of the most upsetting ones that I ever had. Another one of the bad boy, good girl couples on my list, but they had such good chemistry, and all the scenes they had I was in love with. And again, this is one of those times when they balance each other out so much. They have such a good impact on the other, or just influence on the other. And yeah, this I think this was the very first couple that I actually really shipped. I printed out pictures of them and put them on my wall, and yeah, I was that kind of a person, and I still have those kind of pictures on my wall. But yeah, that was the very first time when I realized that I can ship someone in TV shows. And I think I was around 10 or 12 or something like that, and I used to watch that TV show with my mom. But Jess and Rory will always have a special place in my heart. And oh shit, I forgot about one of my very favorite couples. I don't know how it happened, but they would be at number 2 or 3 on this list, so I just have to quickly insert them into this list. But it is Spike and Buffy from Buffy the Vampire Slayer. How could I ever forget about them? I don't know, but oh my god, one of the best couples ever. And I love the journey that they went on together in their relationship, how they started out from hate and they went into friendship and more, and or in the other order. But yes, the writers in that show on the other hand were amazing, and even though it had, you know, a bittersweet ending, I was not too upset about it, because I thought that it was you know, it fit them very well. And yes, and I love Buffy so much. That show is one of the best, even though I didn't even watch the first 2 seasons. I only started when Spike came into the picture, so yeah, I'm kind of bad in that way. But Spike and Buffy, I don't know, they were just something special for me. And you know, Spike is this sassy character that I love, and he always has these one-liners that are so hilarious. And Buffy is his total opposite, but she is also hilarious. So they were perfect for each other, and how could I forget about them? I don't know, but yeah, watch Buffy and ship Spike and Buffy together, because they are so amazing. So yeah guys, those were my top 10 favorite couples in TV show. Let me know if you have any of these couples on your list, or who would be on your list. And yeah, just tell me what you think, and I will see you guys in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.